December 29, 2024 will always be remembered as a very sad day in aviation history. On this day, a Jeju Air passenger plane traveling from Bangkok, Thailand crashed while trying to land at Muan International Airport in South Korea. This terrible event shocked people around the world, making the holiday season very sad. The plane, a Boeing 737-800, was almost at the airport when the crash happened. At about 9:03 in the morning local time, the plane suddenly went off the runway. There was a loud, terrible sound as the plane hit the ground. The crash caused a lot of damage and many people were lost. This crash of Jeju Air Flight 7C2216 is the worst plane crash in South Korea's history, with 179 people losing their lives. It reminds us that life is fragile and that safety in air travel is extremely important. Jeju Air Flight 7C2216 had 181 people on board when it crashed, including 175 passengers and 6 crew members. The Boeing 737-800 was 15 years old and had been flying since 2009. The plane's age will be investigated, but it's too early to say if it caused the crash. The crash was very bad. The plane slid off the runway and hit a concrete barrier very hard. The plane broke apart, scattering pieces everywhere. Emergency teams arrived quickly, but it was hard to rescue people because of the damage. Sadly, only 2 crew members survived. They were sitting in the back of the plane, which might have protected them. Both survivors were badly hurt and taken to a nearby hospital, where they are getting medical help. Investigators are working hard to understand what caused this terrible crash. It's still early, but some clues suggest a few possible reasons for the disaster. One possibility is a bird strike. People said they saw birds near the plane just before it crashed. Birds can be dangerous for planes, especially when they are close to the ground during takeoff and landing. Another possibility is a mechanical problem with the plane. Investigators will look at the plane's wreckage and maintenance records to see if anything was wrong. The weather at the time of the crash is also being considered as a possible factor. The South Korean government started a full investigation into the crash, promising to find out exactly what happened. Experts from South Korea, Boeing, and the United States are working together on the investigation. The loss of so many lives is a terrible tragedy. The 179 people who died included families going home after vacations, business people traveling for work, and young people starting adventures. The youngest victim was a 3-year-old boy, reminding us that these accidents can affect anyone. The plane crash in South Korea in December 2024 shows us how important aviation safety is. It reminds us that we must keep making safety rules better, maintain planes properly, and train pilots well. As we remember those who died in this tragedy, let's also remember to learn from it so that we can prevent similar tragedies from happening again.